So you were named team captain. You also got one of the numbers 1 through 9. What does that mean to you personally?
I'm just very proud. I'm excited to go into my senior year. Everything's going well right now, and being named team captain, I mean, that was a vote by the players, and which means I have respect by guys on my team, and I mean, that's just a really good feeling for me.
You're taking on the BCS runner-up last year, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football, top 15 team this year. Do you guys look at that, or is it just another game?
I mean, you can't just look at it as another game. It's just an opportunity for us to go and show what we can do, and we're going to be playing a great opponent. We know what they are. We know what they're capable of doing, and we're just excited going into the game, having an opportunity to play against a team that was in the national championship last year, and we're just excited to showcase what we can do.
How has this defense changed from last year?
I think we're doing a little bit less movements, and we're just trying to play straight football and just be physical and just trying to do what we're capable of doing. I think last year we kind of got away from being a physical defense, and we're just trying to turn it back around and get to where we were in 2009, 2010, just playing physical football.
The secondary is a little young. Some guys in the defensive backfield are a little inexperienced. What have you seen from that group all training camp leading up to week 1?
I believe the process with them, it's been pretty quick. Usually it takes guys a while to learn things, and our defense is very demanding as far as like the back end. They have a lot of responsibilities, and I think up to now they've been doing a great job as far as like learning, getting in, doing extra film study and things like that. So that's good. They're headed in the right direction.
All week long you've probably heard about their 2 big defensive players, and I'm sure that motivates you. But now let's look at your defense. How important is it to generate that pressure on Tommy Rees and their quarterback?
I mean, personally, I talk to the guy that plays inside with me, Kamal Johnson. I tell him all the time, we got to outplay their defensive tackles. They have 2 really good inside guys. One of them plays outside, but he's also an inside guy too. But they have 2 really good defensive tackles, and I mean, it's just our job to go out there and try to outplay them, and it's gonna be a good challenge for us.
When watching the film, what stands out to you guys about Notre Dame on the offensive side of the rock? They got a bunch of playmakers, a lot of elite athletes.
I mean, as far as their athletes, they do have good athletes, but they're a physical offensive line. They move their feet. They got a good returning starter, 66, on the left side of their offensive line. He's a really good football player, as well as 70, their tackle. Really good football players, and they play really well. They play well together, and it's going to be a challenge for us to go in there and play great.
You talked a lot about this going back to that physicality. You look. This is like that. This is the perfect test for that. Can you talk about that?
That's exactly what we have to do. If we're going to be successful, we have to go in there and play physical football, and no better chance to go in and play Notre Dame and try to be physical, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to be a physical defense. As far as defense, we're trying to be very physical and just let the offense do what they're going to do.
In the outside world, a lot of people aren't giving you a chance. I'm sure you saw it. They have you as a 30-point underdog. Do you pay attention to any of that stuff, or do you just ignore the noise?
You can't really focus on that. We're just focused on doing what we're supposed to do, what we can control, and we're just trying to play good football. We're not really worried about what the outside world thinks. We're just preparing as much as we can prepare and just get ready to play a good football game.
With this game being on national television, do you look at this as a way to showcase your skill set? Because there's going to be NFL players, scouts watching, etc.
Whether it's on TV or not, every game is being filmed and everybody's going to see the game. So, I mean, every game is a chance to showcase your talent and just play your best football and go out there and show people what you can do.